I've never told anyone about this apart from my close friends for years. But the truth is, I got arrested years ago for having a fairly large amount of weed on me. So in this video, I'm going to be going over how getting arrested changed my life forever and how I'm using those principles I learned to build a seven-figure business. So let me take you back years ago to when I was 18 years old. I'd come back from university to my hometown for the weekend just to catch up with friends, enjoy life for a weekend. And at that time, I was hanging with the wrong crowd. You know, everyone in my hometown wasn't motivated. They were smoking weed regularly. They were going out on the weekends. It just wasn't the best people to hang around with. And in the back of my mind, I knew this. But suddenly, one Friday night, everything changed for me. And I believe this is the universe plucking me out of that bad friendship group and really just setting me on the right path. So I was walking down a fairly dark street to my friend's house, going to chill on a Friday night, and a really dark car pulls up beside me. A BMW, blacked out, but I could just glimpse something in the window. And it was a police uniform. I thought, shit, what am I going to do? I've got some weed in my backpack. So I did what most people instinctively would have done, and I ran. There was a forest right next to me, a dark forest, and I ran through the forest. We had a bit of a hot pursuit for a few minutes. I slipped in the mud because I was wearing jeans because we were enjoying a Friday night, and I got tackled. I got tackled by a police officer who was undercover in an undercover car. And the thoughts that were going through my mind was, no way, it's finally happened. I've been arrested. I can't even believe this. It's something surreal. So he took me to the car, took me to the police station, and I spent a night in a grueling, boring cell. This cell had one plastic blue sheet that you can sleep on the floor, and it had a metal toilet that didn't have a toilet seat. So I was just there doing absolutely nothing for about 14 hours, and it was awful. It really made me think, wow, the decisions I've made has led me to be here. It was a wake-up call. But this is where things got interesting. And the officers investigating my case got the wrong end of the stick. They came to me in the morning in the interview and said that I've been selling weed. But they thought because I had such a large amount on me that I was selling it. But in actual fact, I was just sharing it with my mates. I was the one picking up to actually just chill with my mates with. So that's when I thought, wow, things are getting real now. I am terrified. A lot of anxiety came on me. Things went from 10 to 100. So I got released. I got put under investigation for months. I didn't hear anything for months, which played a big toll on me. I was thinking every single night, what's going to happen? Why aren't they saying anything? Why are they just quiet? I had so much paranoia. It was crazy. And then I got a letter in the mail one day, and it was a summons to go to court. I was terrified. I thought, wow, this is everything that's come up to now. So I got summoned to court. I asked my parents not to come, went on my own with one of my friends. And it was terrifying. There was about 15 people there working with the court service. After 45 minutes, I miraculously got away with it. I miraculously got released just with a fine, which is a blessing when I look back to it. And what happened next was pivotal for me. So after this, I contemplated my life. I realized that I have a love for business. I have a love to get to that next level and really create something big. And I've known this forever. But I need to change my life if I want to get there. So I completely reinvented myself. So I completely went ghost. I cut off all of my friends, really just reinvented myself and just didn't leave the house for months and months and months. All I did is went to the gym, studied sales, business, and just tried to make something work. I tried to start a ton of businesses, a property sourcing company, a herbal e-commerce company. It was crazy. And they all failed. They all failed. As I was going to the gym, learning new skills, doing nothing on the weekends, on Friday nights, on anything apart from just working, I was building up that skill set. But the one thing I realized when I was failing with all these businesses is the reason I was failing is because I didn't have a skill set in sales. I didn't know how to sell these products. So what did I think? I thought, let's go back to the drawing board and let's build this skill even further. So what did I do? I got a job at a door-to-door sales company. I didn't actually know it was a door-to-door sales company. It just said sales and marketing. I went there on the day and they said, let's go out now. I said, what? Let's go out? And then everyone just went out knocking on doors. I thought, oh, I don't want to do this. but I got into it, and turns out I was pretty good. So I did this for a year. I started off as the top performer, doing pretty well, best in the office, and then I got the opportunity to build my own team, build my own mini office. So I started hiring, firing, interviewing, training, building a team of door-to-door sales reps, and I got good at that as well. So turns out I built a team of 19 sales reps. We did record wires and record targets in the office. I hired and fired hundreds in the process, learning so much about building sales teams, learning so much about managing, hiring, firing, learning about the individuals and people management as a whole. And it was great. I pretty much learned how to build a mini business inside a business, and it was the best experience I could have had. But after this, I realized there's more leverage I could get. There's more leverage than knocking on doors and selling fairly low ticket products. So what did I do? I got into the online high ticket sales space. I became a high ticket closer, a freelance closer working with info product businesses, coaches, consultants, and because I had door-to-door sales skills, I got pretty good at it. I got to 10K a month fairly quick, and then I got to 18K a month as a closer, and it was great. Life was good. I worked with a handful of really big people in this space, got the opportunity to be team lead, look inside these businesses, learn how to build data trackers, CRMs, learn how to manage people, learn how to actually hire closers, learn quite a lot of things. And then I realized after this, wow, I'm comfortable, but I want to get to that next level. I really want to build leverage and build something of my own. So I started Systemized Scaling, a company where we essentially help coaches, consultants, info product businesses scale their business past 50K a month and replace themselves with a high ticket closer, giving them the freedom to really just focus on the things they want to focus in business. And the main takeaways from all of this, what happened, is that the universe has a very good way of testing you, smacking you in the face, giving you a big sucker punch to see if you're actually worthy of going on the path you want to go on, and to potentially knock you off a wrong path. And it's your responsibility to either act in accordance with the universe or just carry on the path you're on currently. And I was stuck. Way back before I got into the online high ticket sales space, I was stuck, just like potentially you guys might be. Maybe stuck on sales calls, struggling to scale, can't get past that 50K a month mark. And you guys have two options. You either carry on doing what you want to do, carry on just seeing if things work, testing things and just trying doing things on your own, or you can actually take the responsibility by the hand and do something about it. You know, you can get help. You can really get help to get to the next level, get a closer place into your business and scale past that 50K a month mark. That's two options you guys have. So the message I want to put across is anyone who is going through anything at the moment, whether it be struggling to scale your business, whether it be personal stuff, try and reframe it in a different way, because that's how I did. And try and embrace it and be grateful for the opportunity from the universe or whatever you believe to test yourself, to really show that you're worthy of getting the goals you want to get to. The cars, the life, the location, the house, whatever. This is literally the universe testing you to see if you're actually worthy of getting to those goals. So embrace it. You know, go full head on and embrace it, make it work. How I'm tying all of this experience into what I'm doing right now is this. To get to my first 18K month, I had to destroy my past self. I had to completely reinvent myself. And to build a 7-figure business, which is what I'm trying to do at the moment, I have to do the exact same thing. I have to destroy my old self, my old beliefs, my old views, my old habits, and reinvent myself. So what I'm currently doing is locking myself away, cutting all distractions out, dialing in on one specific goal and just not focusing on anything else and reinventing myself, cutting all bad habits, really reaching to that next personal self level, because that's really what it takes to create something great. So same for you guys. Like if you really want to get to the next level, you need to cut habits that aren't serving you. You need to cut beliefs that aren't serving you. You need to get to the next level. You need to get other data sets to really help you get to that next level. Whether it be investing help into your business, whether it be reading more books, whether it be writing down all your habits and cutting them out. But that's it. This is a bit more of a personal video, and I hope you could get value from this one. Comment below if you've had a similar situation and if you've had any other situation where you've had to reinvent yourself. Have a good one.